50s for Machan, Michael Yardy and Luke Wells saw Sussex just about move ahead of Middlesex on the second day of the LV County Championship match at Lord's. The visitors began the second morning on 33 for 1 in reply to their host 234 all out, and on a used pitch which would surely make batting tougher on days 3 and 4, it was hugely important for Sussex to have a good day with the bat on this one, especially given the sunny and warm conditions which all batsmen love. Machan and Wells made the ideal start. The former played some terrific shots in a positive innings which brought him his 50 off 67 balls, his 7th boundary taking him to his mark. The 24-year-old may not be the most consistent of batsmen of the summer, but when on song he can be irresistible. He tried to make sure that Ollie Rayner couldn't settle by planting the off-spinner for a 6 over long on. Machan hit another maximum off the same bowler in an over which went for 16 runs, including this 4, which took Wells to his 50 as well. That was his 11th boundary, but in between finding the rope, he defended well and had used up 108 balls for his half-century. It had been Sussex's morning all right, but just before lunch they lost Machan for 81 as he was bowled through the gate by Ravi Patel, who'd been recalled from a loan spell with Essex to play in this match. He got that wicket in his second over, and after the break he had another in his third as Wells on 61 nicked an arm ball to James Franklin. That brought in Yardy for his last ever game at the home of cricket, and he was to annoy the Middlesex attack as he has been doing to so many others over the years. He kept things going as more wickets fell around him. On 22, Chris Nash gave Patel his third wicket, the batsman picking out Toby Rowland-Jones in the deep. Luke Wright took 22 balls to get off the mark and was then bowled by Tim Murtagh on the pull for a single. And when Ben Brown gave Patel wicket number 4 in a 17-over spell with a drive to Rayner in the covers, Sussex had slipped to 216 for 6. That had them 18 runs behind, but with Yardy still there, the visitors were able to get themselves ahead. The 34-year-old, who played 28 ODIs and 14 T20 matches for England, was at the 50 mark for the 70th time in his first-class career, his latest coming off 102 deliveries, from which he'd found the boundary 6 times. His team were 20 runs to the good when Ashar Zaidi was taken down the leg side off Rowland-Jones for 16. But then Sussex forged a very handy partnership for the 8th wicket between Ollie Robinson and Yardy. This surface should take more spin as the game goes on, and so every run added to that slender lead was going to be hugely significant. Against the second new ball, this pair put on 40, but then the last 3 wickets fell for just 6 runs. Robinson was bang in front to Rowland-Jones for 26. Yardy's resistance was ended by James Harris after making an important 70, and just after a third batting bonus point was earned by Sussex, Chris Liddle was also bowled by Harris, the visitors all out for 300 for a lead of 66. There were 15 overs left for Sussex to make the most of that advantage, and Nick Gubbins had to use all of his skills and concentration to survive. Sam Robson, on the other hand, played with fluency and reeled off 6 boundaries in getting to a speedy 41 by the close, crucial runs for his team, although he will want many more on the penultimate day. That will begin with Middlesex on 47 without loss, now only 19 runs behind and with all of their second innings wickets intact. This is still anybody's game at this halfway stage, as batting is unlikely to get any easier.